Hello, this is Joe Hyde with St. Angelo Live. In this video, we're going to talk about ad placement. That is, where our advertisers actually place their ads and what they do with their ads. So let's get started. At the very top position of the website, we have what we call the leaderboard. This is where Cartown Hyundai is right now. And the leaderboard is exactly about 1/2 the width of a modern desktop or modern laptop display. It's 728 pixels wide and 90 pixels tall. It's a very prominent position. It's at the very top of the page, and it's a great place to be. Rolling down the page as we scroll down, if you look on the right-hand side, this is what we call the right rail ads. And we have the top, this is what you call a medium rectangle. And what we do with the medium rectangles, we actually supersize them. So if you were to see this same ad on the national site, it'd actually be smaller. But the reason we supersize them is because we made these ads to be responsive. So as the width of the browser window decreases, the ad also stays proportionate, approximately proportionate to the size of the page. So here's an iPad portrait, iPad landscape, and then all the way back out here to wide again. And that allows this thing to be seen on just about any kind of display. We've got it normal. We have multiple spots down the right rail, all the way down to the bottom, and at the very bottom of the page, we have what's called the bottom leaderboard. That's where Supermercado is. There's something really special about what Supermercado is doing. It actually has increased the traffic into their store by over 100 a week, according to the owners. But what we're doing with Supermercado, instead of linking to their webpage, we're actually showing our readers that, hey, Supermercado has some great deals. This is what we call the digital insert. And you're able to put 9 or 12 products in here and show them what kind of deals you have. For example, who knew that they had milk at the Supermercado 2 for $5? That's $2.50 a gallon of milk. That's better pricing than you can get at Sam's Club. And Supermercado's strategy is, if I can get them in here once, if I can get people to see our store and how clean it is, and how good our produce is, how good our meat department is, they'll come back. That's the website in iPad and on desktop. Let's look at this thing on mobile. I have a little simulator here. The big challenge on mobile is that if you look at national websites on mobile, it's really hard to see these mobile ads. So what we've done is we create what we call the mobile wow ad. We want our advertisers to be known. And to do that, we have to really make an impact. And the way we're doing that is, if you notice, when someone loads a web page on their phone, on St. Angelo Live, the sponsor ad shows up, it fills up half the screen. I think that's really cool, and I think it gives you a lot of visibility. It's also not obtrusive. We're not sitting there drifting ads through the screen and disrupting their reading flow. We allow people to scroll, and people love to do the old two-finger scroll on their iPhones, right? And as they scroll down, they can read the story, and we have another ad right in the middle of the story, but it's not covering up the story. It's not blinking and flashing and making a big fuss about things. So we want to eloquently display our advertisers to our readers, so our readers can take advantage of what our advertisers are offering. That's mobile, that's desktop. Let's look at email next. Our email is our crown jewel. This is the email goes out to thousands of people every day. I keep that number secret, but it's opened by, I'll tell you what it's opened by. It's opened by about 2,500 people a day, 6 days a week. Some days it's 2,000, some days it's 3,000, but generally right around that 2,500 range. And we have many slots in here that we are starting to fill up. The first slot is what we call the daily deal slot. And today's daily deal, if you got the email today, was the Smiling Moose. And Smiling Moose is like a really good, really awesome gourmet Subway. That's really what it is. And what they want people to, they say, if we can get people in here to try out our sandwiches, they're going to be repeat customers. And it's true, because they've been with us for a long time. But this is a special deal they're having. If you buy one lunch special and you bring a friend, your friend gets to eat for free. But you have to show the coupon on your smartphone. Let me show you how that works. So these ads are built to basically fit an index finger on an iPhone, because the majority of the people, 72% of the people, read our email on the iPhone. We want people to be able to interact with our advertisers very simply. So we've made these custom size ads. They're 570 pixels wide by 260 pixels tall. Perfect for the index finger. So someone clicks on the ad, it opens up on their phone a web page that has the coupon. And you see right here, I've already claimed the Smiling Moose coupon, because once I claim the coupon, what happens is it goes to my email. If I can see it here, where in the heck did it go? Let's look for it. Right here. Here's the daily deal. It was claimed by me, and this would, if you imagine this is on my smartphone, then I would just show this email to the checkout customer or checkout counter, and they'd give me my free lunch special. If you notice at the bottom of the email, it's going to say who it was claimed by, Joe Hyde, and gives my my email address. And then the last thing that happens on this is the customer or the advertiser gets this email. It tells you who claimed the coupon and what their email address is. So it's a very effective ad spot right there. That's the daily deal spot. The next one, savvy advertisers will always want it. This is Jim Bass Ford, probably the most savvy advertisers in San Angelo, Texas. And guess what? They want to reach everyone. That's why they're advertising on our website and in our email. They have the weather slot, and they want to let everyone know that you can shop 24/7 at bassbunch.com. Finally, on the email, we are just now rolling this out, but in between each one of our lead stories of the day, we have up to 4 ad slots, and these are rotators. So if your ad is right here below the motorcycle story on Wednesday, you would move up here to below the baseball story on Thursday, and finally Friday would be at the top slot. So those are great positions to be there. So we've talked in this video about where people are advertising on San Angelo Live, all the positions on the website. We looked at the mobile display ads we have, and we also talked about the email and the daily deal. I hope to have you guys on board soon, because this is the best place. This is the most effective, high return on investment advertising you can get in San Angelo, Texas. Thanks for watching. I'm Joe Hyde. I hope to see you as an advertiser soon.